Hey everybody, welcome to today's live tutorial. Today we're going to be talking all about green eyes and the colors I like to choose and how I do makeup on them. I would like to welcome Kim to our makeup studio today.
Hi.
We're so excited to have her as our beautiful model. She's lending us her gorgeous eyes. They're the prettiest color green. They're almost like a minty blue green.
Oh, thank you.
They're super pretty.
Thank you.
So I'm so excited. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So today we're mainly going to be using the KKW Beauty Cherry Blossom palette. This has a lot of pinks, a lot of purples and peaches, and those are all very, very flattering on green eyes. So we're actually going to start with this. I'll hold it up at Kim so you guys can see. We're going to start with this color in her crease. So generally in a lot of my videos you'll see me be doing something like this, sort of just like a warm neutral, but we're going to go more with these colors today. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a little blending brush. What shadow colors, go ahead and close, do you usually wear, Kim?
I don't wear a lot, but more neutrals, definitely neutrals.
Neutrals?
Yeah.
Well, yay, today will be fun. You'll get to see some color and what it looks like.
I'm excited.
Neutrals are good. They're always safe, and they look good on everybody.
I don't really know how to apply it. So.
Well, yay, today will be fun. What, do you say your eyes are green or blue?
I say green.
Green, okay, yeah. They look green to me, too. My husband has like super blue eyes and he swears they're green. I'm like, they're so not green. They're totally blue.
My husband has blue eyes.
Does he?
So do both my girls.
Oh, cute. So your eye color is not the dominant
No,
gene?
definitely not.
Blue is like the recessive gene, right? Like that's what you learn in like 8th grade,
right.
biology or science. But I swear blue eyes like take over. My dad has brown eyes and my mom has blue eyes, and they either have green like I do or blue.
Oh, how funny.
Not a brown eye in sight.
Yeah, I think blue, yeah.
But you can carry the blue gene if you have brown eyes, like that's why, but it's just funny. Okay, so I'm just getting this right in her crease and winging it out slightly. So before we started, I put my Skin Iceland, I'll hold up the package for you guys. We did the Skin Iceland Hydro-Cool Firming Gels under Kim's eyes, and her skin loved it. Like your skin under your eyes looks so good and so smooth.
It feels really good.
It looks so good. So pink color is kind of like a peachy pink. We're going to do this all over the lid. So you don't wear eyeshadow. Do you wear foundation every day?
I wear more of a tinted moisturizer.
Go ahead and
some
close.
Powder.
Close for me, perfect. So more natural.
Yeah. Very
Look.
light, yeah.
Are you a lipstick girl or a gloss girl?
I like gloss.
Gloss.
It's just easier.
Yeah, it is.
Can't mess that up.
So true. What's your favorite gloss brand?
I love Bath and Body Works.
Really?
I love their glosses. Yeah.
I didn't know they had glosses. They
Yeah.
probably smell amazing.
Yeah, they
Do they?
They have a little scent, I guess. I just like the way they feel. They're not real sticky.
Are they in, what does the packaging look like?
Just little tubes.
Okay. Maybe I have used, so Bath and Body Works and Victoria's Secret are owned by the same company, so a lot of their products are like the same, just packaged different.
Right.
And I used to work at Victoria's Secret, and they had the best glosses.
Yeah,
so I wonder if
very
it's
similar.
like the
Yes.
same, the
I use
same
some of
formula.
theirs too, yeah.
I think Bath and Body Works were less expensive too.
They have good deals sometimes.
Okay, we're gonna go in the outside corner with the purple color. Yeah, they do. My sister said she lives by a Bath and Body Works, and they just opened up, and she's like, the line is crazy, like all around the store.
I wish ours would open up.
Is ours not open?
No, I haven't found any yet.
Do they probably do like online, like you order and then they bring it to your car or something?
No,
or
I haven't even seen
that. They
that.
don't even do that?
I think you can do online, but not
Oh,
pick up in store.
dang.
Yeah, I know.
That's what Ulta's doing. Like you can order on the app and then they just bring it to your
Oh,
car.
yeah, I have seen that.
It's
yeah.
actually awesome.
Yeah, it's very convenient.
You just have to really know the shade. It's just
Right.
hard, like you can't. what I was
Yeah,
saying to
shop.
somebody else. Like, I've always thought the testers are so unsanitary. Like,
Yeah.
so unsanitary.
Now that you think about it.
Yeah. No,
Forever.
forever. I'm like, I always would tell people, they're like, oh, I'm going to go to Ulta. And I'm like, hey, don't put any of that on your face. Not that Ulta themselves are very clean, but just when it's like you leave it open to the public, they're just going to get, I don't know.
Yeah.
They don't use the tester applicators. But I did like to swatch it like on my hand or something to
Mhm.
see the colors. And that's what I'll miss, because I don't think they'll ever bring the testers
No,
back, I
don't
would
think they
say.
can, yeah.
I just miss being able to physically see the products.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to do that online if you don't know
Mhm.
exactly what you need.
We're so digital now. It's cool to look like there are so many YouTube videos with people just swatching makeup colors and stuff like that. So that's nice. But it's hard to know what they look like on you.
Right, until you try it.
Sephora and Ulta probably does too, but in their app, like if you look at an eyeshadow palette, or no, it's Ulta. It'll scan your face and it will put the eyeshadow on you, so you can see what
that's
it looks
nice.
like. So that's kind of cool. I don't know how accurate it is. I should try it with like a palette I already know.
Yeah,
or
just
I
to
already
see
own.
if it, how it,
But it's cool. Sephora has one, you can select your little model that they already have, and it will put the eyeshadow on that girl.
oh, so you can,
So you can kind of see it like on a person.
like certain skin tones and
Yeah.
all that you can
Yeah,
pick.
I think you can switch like the ethnicity and the skin tone of the model they show. But it makes my app run so slow. Like if that pops up, I always swipe away. I'm like, no. I don't want to see it. I'll look it up on YouTube. But it's cool. It's cool what they're doing.
Yeah.
You have a daughter in high school, right? Or she's going into high
to be
school.
starting high school, yes.
Is she into makeup?
Just a little. She's starting to just wear a little bit of powder and mascara and gloss.
Cute.
Yeah, she doesn't like a lot, even when she does her dance and all that. She doesn't like wearing the fake eyelashes and, she's not into all that yet. Very natural.
Yeah, that's good. You know, it probably makes her less into it being in dance because she has all that experience wearing heavy makeup, so there's not that curiosity.
True. She's got to try it. And she knows she doesn't like it.
Yeah. It's probably more of like a task
Yeah.
than like a fun thing.
Yeah. And she just doesn't like the look of it either.
Yeah.
So much.
I wasn't super into makeup until like my senior year of high school. When I went to hair school, I would just do like your daughter, like mascara and gloss.
Just the basics, yeah.
I loved hair
And that's
though.
still all I really am, so.
Mm-hmm. So you're natural
Yeah.
too.
Whatever's easy.
Yes. It's good. Good way to be. Makeup's fun, but can be a hassle. Okay, go ahead and close to me. So I'm just doing this eggplant color on the outside corner of her eyes and just blending it into that V, just smoking it out a little bit. That's going to make her eyes really pop. Purples and plums are really fun if you have green eyes. They look good on brown eyes too. Okay, go ahead and open. So pretty. Okay. Debating if I want to do a shimmer on your lid. I think I do. Let's stay in the same palette. So this is like a rose gold color. We'll put that on Ken's lid. We'll go glam today since you don't usually do makeup.
Yeah,
we'll
make
just
it
go
fun.
for it.
Yes.
It'll be fun. Why not? You're here. Okay. So when I do metallics, I like to put it on my brush and spray it with, this is Max Fix Plus. Anything wet, go ahead and close. It's just going to really help distribute it nicely onto the lid. Makes it more shiny, makes less fallout, and it makes it go on a little bit smoother. Not so chunky. I'm just going to bring that right up into the crease. Pretty. You can use water too, like if you wet your brush. So I'll either swipe side to side. If I'm not liking the way it's laying, I'll just put the tip of my brush right in the crease and then swipe downward. It gets it nice and even. And I like to lift the lid. I want to flatten out the eye area just so the skin is nice and smooth and get that brush where I want. And this side's a little bit shinier than the other. It's because my brush wasn't as wet. So it's kind of a fun tip. If you get your brush wet, your metallics are more shiny, more light reflecting. Okay, go ahead and open. Super pretty. All right, I'm liking the way that looks. I just want to deepen up this part of the crease right there. So I'm actually going to mix that eggplant color in with that light pink. Go ahead and close. And just get it right up in there. I like to focus on the outside corner, but then I do like some up on the lid as well. Perfect. And we are live, so those of you joining us in the chat, if you have any questions, you can go ahead and drop them. Our chat was not working yesterday, so if you were here yesterday and you had a question and I didn't get to it, it wasn't showing up on the feed, so ask again. Okay, we're gonna do some gel liner. I just ordered, and I just got it yesterday, this is the Anastasia Waterproof gel color in the shade Jet, so it's jet black. I'm gonna try it today, see if I like it. Make sure the chat is pulled up on my phone. All right, go ahead and look, open, but look down for me. I'm just gonna pull up your lid and just put a little line of liner in between all your shadows. This is called tight lining. I do it a lot in my videos where you just put the liner under your lashes instead of on top. Go ahead and look down. It just makes the eyes look so pretty. It makes the natural colors stand out. This is a good tip if you like your makeup really natural too and you don't wear eyeliner. You just put it on the bottom. Okay, I'm gonna
straight on the lashes?
Yeah, just in between all of them. I'm gonna have you look at the brush. Kind of look over this way. Yeah, so you're almost like pressing it in between all the little lash hairs. Look this way for me, good. Okay, go ahead and look forward. I like the way this is going on, it's really creamy. Sort of glides on. Keep looking forward, perfect. You can close for me, good. So I am going to go on top of the lashes too. But you could leave it at that. If you like to be really natural, you could just do under your lashes. So do you do your daughter's makeup for dance?
I started out doing that, and then we would get in too many fights.
Oh, you would get in fights? Oh no.
So she wanted to do it herself. So I will only do the fake lashes on her.
Okay.
She can't do those herself yet.
You would get in fights, like
Yeah.
she wouldn't be loving.
I'm not doing it right.
Oh, how funny.
Fine. It's just much easier when she does it herself.
Yeah, she's probably pretty good at it at this point.
Yeah, she is really good.
Good. I stomach growls all the time on my leg. So after I get on this liner, I'm probably going to set it with a little more of the darker color. Make it appear a little more plump, but I'm going to have you go ahead and open, Kim, and look forward. I'm going to wing this out just a little bit. Okay, go ahead and close. So I like to wing it. Honestly, it's like a baby, like a little flick. It's not, I wouldn't even call it a wing. Depending on people's eye shape and the way the eyes lay, the skin on the eyes lay. Sometimes I wing, sometimes I don't. Okay, I'm gonna have you look forward. I'm gonna add a little bit of a line down here. Have you ever worn the fake lashes?
No, I don't know how to put them on. No, I've had extensions.
Yeah,
I've done extensions for a while. Yeah, I miss those.
Did you stop during?
No, probably last summer.
Oh, okay. Took a little break.
Yeah.
So
I've
you
never actually done
the fake ones.
Yeah. I tried the magnetic recently, and I couldn't get the hang of those.
Those honestly are, I feel like, harder, depending on the
Yeah.
kind. Yeah, they're harder.
Yeah, I only tried one brand, but I couldn't do it.
They're for sure harder. Well, yay, we'll put lashes on you today. It will be so fun.
Good.
I'm
Fun.
so excited.
Fun.
I think you'll love them. If you love the extensions, it just feels good.
Yeah, That's all I needed, just the lashes and
Yeah.
little powder. That's all. That was my day.
I know. Don't you feel like when you have the extensions, you just don't need
Yeah,
makeup?
you don't have to do
like
much
you're
else.
just
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
You wake up, you feel great, and your skin's pretty even too. You have like a good skin tone.
That's my biggest thing. That's why I wear makeup.
Is for this
uneven skin tone. Yeah.
I feel like everyone says that, but yours is nice.
Thank you.
And you like the powder foundation? You said
I do a MAC.
Oh, the MAC
Yeah,
one, like the Studio Fix.
Mhm.
That is amazing. That's
Yeah.
like so good.
Yeah, it's just easy and I think it's good coverage.
I think that one is the best coverage of any powder foundation ever. Benefit had one called Hello Flawless. Did you ever use that?
No, I've never tried that.
And that was on par. It was equal, and they discontinued it and they like revamped it. It's named something else.
Oh.
I haven't tried it yet to see if it still is good, but I read in the reviews like it's not, and I'm like, why did you take it away? It was so perfect. It was a good alternative for people that like cruelty-free makeup.
Right.
It's a little bit easier to get than the MAC one. Okay, gorgeous. All right. I am going to smoke out just the outer corners with that eggplant color. I like the way the purple's looking on her. It's looking really pretty, but it's looking a little blue. For my taste, I want it to appear a little bit more of like a warmer purple. So it's just translating that way on her skin. So I'm going to go into the palette. So we have this is like the purple eggplant color we used. It's pretty in the pan, but it was just applying a little bit more sheer, maybe because of the way I was blending it. So I'm going to add this burgundy on top, and these two mixed together will give me more of that deeper, warmer purple. So that's what we're gonna do. And this is just like a smudge brush. Okay, hi Kathleen, welcome. What brush were you using to apply the eyeshadow? It looked very soft. Okay, so I was using two. These are both by Morphe. Let's see. Okay, for the crease color, I like, this is Morphe E28, so this is nice and big and fluffy. It is very soft and it fits nicely in the crease. And then this one is the Jaclyn Hill brush. It's JH33. This is by Morphe too. I love Morphe brushes. They work fantastic. They're at a super great price point. I love MAC brushes. I love Sigma. I love Luxie. But I started trying to replace a lot of my favorite brushes with Morphe. That way when I do private makeup lessons, I can recommend a more affordable brush that I know is going to work really great. But those two are good for blending. Okay, so I'm just going to deepen up that crease. Like I said, I'm mixing those two. Hi Elizabeth. She says, love your videos, very informative. Thank you. I really love that you have all age groups. Thank you so much. Yeah. We love to have everyone on the channel. Oh, I love the way this is looking so much better. Go ahead and open. See how that's more of like a warmer purple? It just has more depth. The other one was looking a little too sheer, a little too blue for my taste. Go ahead and close. I feel like it wasn't as complimentary to the tones in her eyes as this one is. And don't be afraid to layer your shadows. If the color isn't pulling exactly how you want, you can lay another one on top. Just remember your color theory. When you lay a shadow on top, it will not be the color that it is in the pan. It's going to blend with the other one. So even though this one looks a little bit red, it's like very burgundy, very like pinky red, it's not going to look like that when I put it on her eyes because we have this color underneath. So it's going to look like a blend of the shade. Like the other one pulls red, the other one pulls blue, and if you think about what red and blue make, it makes purple, so it's just gonna look more purple, more of like a true purple. That makes sense. Okay, we're gonna let's grab this little guy. Just to buff, go ahead and close to me. Just gonna buff those little edges, and then I think I'm gonna pull that into the crease, the mix of the two colors. I liked the way it was looking. So I'm going to go back in with my fluffy brush and just mix those two colors. Go ahead and close. Bring it back on the lid. So pretty. Are you going to do anything fun after this?
Go swimming.
Go swimming.
Well, I won't go swimming. I think I'll go swimming.
I'll be the most glam one at the pool. It's a nice day for that. It's been hot.
I hope it was cloudy earlier, so hopefully it...
Oh, was it?
Yes.
Oh, no. I love cloudy, gloomy days, but not for a pool day.
No. I think it'll clear up though.
Okay, these are Kiss Lashes in Pomador. So this is what I think we're gonna do on you. I'm gonna hold it up to her eye. It might be a little bit overpowering for this eye look. It's like a medium thick lash. So you have a little bit more thickness than like a very natural. Okay, go ahead and look down for me. Just gonna test these out. Go ahead and open. Those are pretty. Let's do them. So I'm just going to trim from the outside, just the outside little cluster of that. And then we'll put these on with black glue today. Because your eyes don't really get watery, do they?
Not too bad.
Not too,
no.
okay. Let's do the black glue. People have like blinky eyes or watery eyes, I'll do the clear glue. Just because if the eye glue sort of runs or doesn't set, it's not messy, you can't see it. Okay, it takes usually about 40 seconds to dry. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to drop them. While this dries, I'm actually going to curl your lashes. I'm going to have you look forward, look down a little bit. Do you use a lash growth serum?
No.
They look really thick.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good to know.
They probably don't feel thick if you've had the lash extensions. It's like,
right. Then
yeah.
you feel like you don't have anything.
Totally. It's really hard to recover, but not recover in like a bad way, but recover mentally once you have
Yes, it's been a while now, so I'm used to it again, but it's hard.
Yeah, go ahead and look down, but don't close. They're just so good. I love them. But you honestly have great natural lashes.
Oh,
They're
thank
pretty
you.
long too. So I'm just going to wiggle these right up against the base of her lid. So you are good at applying these on your daughter. You just haven't tried on yourself. You'd probably be good at it. You know how. It's kind of intimidating though.
Yeah.
Does your daughter do hers look more natural than this or thicker?
No,
her
more
stage?
natural.
More
Yeah,
natural.
yeah. I think they're supposed to be a little bit more, but
Mhm. She doesn't like the heavy, the heavy feeling. Yeah, it seems like for dance they'll go like super heavy for lips and cheeks, and then eyes you just have to see them. Like they don't always do a really thick lash.
Right.
Just don't want your eyes
Yeah,
to
the lips.
disappear.
I think lips were the main thing.
Yeah. Get this to dry. So these are Kiss. We don't have a photo of these ones to throw up, but these are Pomador. So these are a really good like medium thick lash. And they give a little bit of a cat eye. They extend out on the outside, which is pretty. It will be pretty with Kim's eye shape. So I really like these. These are on sale as of yesterday. These are on sale at Ulta. If they're still on sale, I will link them after this video goes up live. Ulta does sales often on these guys, which is nice. Go ahead and look down. But I couldn't do in-store pickup. I was so excited. They were having a lash sale, so I put all these lashes on my cart, and they're like, oh, not available.
Oh, no.
It was the big debate because you could get them shipped, but it would take 2 weeks, or I could go, like, drive 20 minutes to an Ulta and go pick them up. Like, do I want to drive or do I want to wait 2 weeks? I don't know.
What's a
I
tough
know.
decision?
We get so spoiled. I'm like,
Yeah.
I have an Ulta like 5 minutes away. Okay. We're going to let those set. We're going to move on to skin really quick. It's looking super pretty. The purple is fun on you. All right. So I already matched her skin tone before we started. So I'm just going to apply some foundation with a brush. And we did also, before we started, I put the Vitaliberati Body Blur on Kim's chest just to even things out and give you a bit of a glow. It'd be perfect for the pool. It'd be glowing.
Yeah, that's true.
But that's a really, really fun product. I'll hold it up. This is a fun product. So it's fun for like legs or chest or any exposed skin. It's like a body makeup, but it's not cakey and it doesn't stain the clothes or anything like that.
Okay.
So it's nice. Gives like a bit of a shine. So I'm gonna sheer this foundation out a little bit more. I don't want to go too full coverage on Kim. So I just like to apply the foundation with my brush and get a very nice even thin layer, and then I go in with my beauty blender and I'll just set it, and that way we get a nice airbrush finish. I'm going to turn you this way slightly. It gives us a really good airbrush finish, and then I can add a little bit more coverage in areas where I need it. And I always do like a little baby like pressing motion with this. I'm just tapping it right in the skin, blending it down onto the neck a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to go over it with my beauty blender and just press it into the skin. This makes it look airbrush. Gives a really good finish. It makes it feel and look a little bit more natural too. The beauty blender is going to absorb any excess makeup. What do you put your MAC on with? Do you use the sponge it came with, or do you have a brush you like?
I use a brush.
Which brush do you like?
You know what? I don't even know. I've had it for a while. I don't even know what kind of brush it is.
I like it with a brush too. I love the pad it comes with for the first
Yes,
first use, and then
and then
a brush is
just prefer the way
just
it goes on
better.
with the brush. It just seems to go on more evenly.
I agree. It's easier to clean the brush too. To clean that little sponge takes longer than a brush.
Yeah, you're right.
We're going to do, okay, so this is NARS. This is Creamy Radiant Concealer. This is the shade Honey. I think this is going to be a great shade for Kim. If not, we'll line it up one more and we'll go to Cream Brulee. And this is the IT Cosmetics little buffing brush. That is so good. That'll be good. So I want to brighten up under Kim's eyes slightly, but I don't want to go too light. So this Honey is a good shade. It's only like a one shade lighter than her foundation. I go through spurts of using those Icelandic pads on models. I generally always would do them on clients, but I love them. I haven't used them in a bit. Go ahead and look up for me. I like to go right under the eyes, actually at the very end, because that way I can control how much product I'm using. I don't like to add a lot of concealer under there. Okay, good. You can look forward. Go to this side. Just going to highlight the high points of the face. I like to pinch my brush and give the nose a little bit of a highlight. Do you do concealer under your eyes?
I do.
You do?
I do, yeah.
Which one
Usually.
do you like?
I think it's just like a Maybelline little.
Is it the Maybelline? Is it the Fit concealer? Like, is the tube look like this?
Kind of. It's round.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it twists up. I think it is. I'm so bad with makeup.
No, you're so good.
I tell you where it's on.
Okay, so once that's on, I'm going to go over the nose with my beauty blender. So this was the foundation we already did. Then I'm going to turn the sponge to the clean side. Just dab under the eyes just to soften everything. And again, absorb the excess product. Go down on her chin, on her forehead. Do you get oily, Kim?
I do still, yeah.
You do a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go ahead and set
Not as much as I used to, but yes.
but still a little bit.
Yeah.
Alright, we're just going to set Kim with a little bit of translucent powder. And do you mostly get oily like in the T-zone?
Yes.
Okay.
Mostly just around the nose area.
Yeah,
Forehead.
the normal areas.
Yeah.
Alright, I think to complement the purple tones in her eyes, I'm going to go with a, like more of a nude lip with a slight pink undertone, and we're going to do that in the cheeks as well. So I am going to go ahead and give Kim just a little bit of a contour, and then I'm going to do probably a liquid blush on her today. So the rule with makeup is you don't want to apply a powder over a liquid without setting it or without just being mindful of it and being careful. So, and then you don't want to put liquid or cream over powder. So I'm going to kind of explain how I'm going to go about this on Kim. So I have a liquid foundation, and then I have set just the T-zone area because that's where she's going to get oily. Her skin with the foundation we did is very luminous. It has like a beautiful natural glow, and I don't want to mattify everything. So these were the only areas I set, but I am going in with a powder bronzer, but I'm just being mindful that I haven't preset these areas. So it can have a tendency to go on a little bit patchy if you put the powder bronzer on directly over foundation without setting it. So you just have to be mindful and just be careful. And you also don't want to do swirling motions because that will disrupt your foundation. So essentially what I'm doing is I am setting her face now with this bronzer, which is totally fine, and you can do that. Just be aware of what you're doing. And then the areas I'm going to put the liquid blush will be still the foundation unset, if that makes sense. Contour the chin slightly. Give Kim a beautiful sculpted jaw. We all want that. And this is the Hula bronzer by Benefit. It's a great bronzer contour. Okay, so now that that is on, we're going to apply a liquid blush. So this is by NARS. So NARS has 4 shades of liquid blush. This is the pink shade. And we're just going to tap this right above the contour, but below the under eye highlight. When you do purples on the eyes, it makes pink in the cheeks and on the lips appear brighter. It just pulls from the purples in the eyes. So I'm just going to do a really light wash of blush. I'm actually not going to do as much as I normally would because it will look really pink. I want everything to be balanced. It pulls the purple for some reason, just visually, in my opinion, pulls like the red out of anything else on the face that you see. That's why with purple eyes, I do like to do foundation. I like to give a little bit of coverage just to conceal any natural redness in the skin. I just feel like things look a little bit more balanced. And then I'm just aware of how much pink or anything with red undertone I'm putting in other areas of the face. I still like the way pink looks on the lips and the cheeks. That's why I did it, but just be mindful. Okay, this is the NYX shade in Sandstorm. So we're just going to line the lips. So I think what I'm going to do, this is a natural lip liner. So I think what I'm going to do to get the amount of pink I'm going for in Kim's lips is I think I'm going to do actually a nude lipstick, like something that's not really pulling too pink, and then I'll top it with more of a pink gloss to get those tones, but to keep them balanced. So generally what I do, I'll line the lips, and then I just like to fill in the entire lip with the liner. It keeps the tones consistent, and it helps the lipstick stay longer. This is like almost your exact lip shade. That's crazy. Right. Yeah. You can probably see a little bit, that one main lens that you're looking into is like a little bit reflective.
Mm-hmm.
It gives like a little
mirror.
sneak peek of it, yeah, the makeup. So I just like to outline the lips. Sometimes I'll change the shape slightly. And then another thing I like to do is I put all my concealers and foundations on this little palette, and then I like to go in with a flat brush and just clean up around the lips. I usually use the foundation shade mixed a little bit with the concealer shade to brighten it up. I just like to edge out the lips, sculpt them. I love this. It makes the lips look so precise and defined. And if you go slightly lighter than your foundation shade, which we did because I mixed the concealer and the foundation, it brings the lips forward. It makes them look a little bit more fuller, which most of us would love very full lips.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want that? Yeah. Okay, I have my MAC palette I like. I have my Anastasia palette I like. I'm just going to decide. I think we're going to do MAC. I think we're going to do Honey Love. Sometimes Honey Love pulls a little warm. I'm going to mix Honey Love. Nope. Yeah. I'm going to mix Honey Love and Velvet Teddy, because Velvet Teddy has a little bit of the pink in it. Honey Love's a little more peach. We're going to throw in a little Myth too. Mix like 3 things. And then we're going to top it with more of a pink gloss. That would be pretty. Velvet Teddy by MAC is so pretty. A lot of times I'll use that. It reminds me of Pillow Talk from Charlotte Tilbury, which is a super, super popular color and lipstick. I have that one too I like to use. So Velvet Teddy is like, I guess it's just a less expensive option of Pillow Talk. I think MAC lipsticks are a little bit cheaper than Charlotte Tilbury. All right. Yeah, that's pretty. So this is like a really gorgeous, complete nude lip. And then we're going to top it with pink gloss. Nude lips are fun. I feel like nude lips are really popular right now. Sort of that brown undertone almost.
That's pretty.
Okay. Gorgeous. Just gonna wipe that off my hand, and we will do. So I love, love, love Buxom glosses. I think we're gonna do Blushing Margarita. This one's pretty. Sometimes I'll pull it out and kind of look by it. It has a really similar tone to the cheek color we did. It's like a warmer pink, a rosy pink. We'll just use this as the topper. I love these Buxom glosses because they have a lot of pigment in them, so they're really fun for a topper. If you're like me and you like to alter your lipstick color a little bit with your gloss, or if you're like him and you just like to wear gloss, these are good ones because they have a lot of pigment. But they're very creamy. They're not too, like, they're sticky, but you know how some glosses are very, very sticky?
Yeah.
Has a little bit of a plumping effect too, so it kind of feels a little minty on your lips.
Sting.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like it too. This one's more of like a tingle than a sting. I like the sting ones,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
not everybody does. This one's more like, and sometimes you don't feel it through your lipstick. Like I have so many layers of product and you might not feel, you have to let me know if you feel the buzz.
Yeah, a tiny bit.
Little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go back to Kim's eyes. We're going to finish the lashes, set under the eyes, do some mascara, and then we will show Kim the beautiful final look. Okay, look up for me. So I like to smoke out the under eye a little bit. So from the same palette, I actually did a new shade we haven't pulled from yet. So it's this light sort of mauve. It's called Season, I think. So it's like a dusty purple. It's very muted. Good, and look up. This is a pretty color to use under the eyes. I feel like you can go more bold. Like I did a purplier purple on her eyelid because it's kind of covered by the lashes, and when she opens her eyes you don't really see it. But underneath, like that waterline that's always being seen. So I'm gonna curl you again. Keep looking forward. So if you want to not be as dramatic, to not feel as purple, it's nice to do a more muted purple under the bottom lash lines. If that makes sense. Good. Okay. I actually love those lashes on you. They're very pretty.
Oh, good. Can't wait to see.
I know. I'm excited for you to see. Okay, let's put the main camera on Kim. If you guys have any more questions, go ahead and drop them. Okay, I have, I can't find my disposable mascara ones. We may not be doing mascara on Kim today. Nope, okay. I'm all out. I put my disposables in this container, but I need to refill it. So I actually, for my mascara wands, I just cut the wand out because I don't use the wand on clients. I use my throwaway ones. So let's just give, since we're doing mascara, it's not necessary, but I like to do mascara on the natural lashes, especially because Kim's are so thick and pretty. I like that extra layer of black to blend it in with the extensions. And then I love bottom mascara. So I'm gonna find I don't wanna take the time to find them now, but I'm gonna find those wands. So for Kim's before and after I put it, oh, Kelly found them. Thanks, Kelly. I was gonna say, I'm gonna put it on after, so in the thumbnail, she'll have the mascara. Kelly, you're the best. Producer Kelly saves the day. I should teach you where all my products are so I can just tell you. Okay, so Kelly brought me the disposable wands. There's actually a really cool charity. If you're a makeup artist or if you just like disposable wands, go ahead and look down. There's a really cool foundation, and you can mail your mascara wands. So like all these that I use on Kim, because I'll probably use a couple wands if I have to dip back in. You can mail them in, and they use them to clean wildlife. Like they'll brush through their little feathers or fur that have come into contact with oil spills and stuff like that. So you can sort of recycle them in that way, which is cool. Okay, go ahead and open. I love the mascara. It just adds sort of like a bit of depth. Do it on the tips. Okay, go ahead and look up for me. I love bottom mascara. I just feel like it is not complete if you don't do bottom mascara.
I rarely do bottom mascara.
Do you rarely do it?
Yeah.
You
Ever
have
since I had my extensions.
Oh, yeah. Because then you probably just don't even do look up again. You have awesome bottom lashes.
So
they're really thick. You should.
It's more work.
Yeah, yes, more work. Kim's like, no. Natural.
Sometimes
Quit giving me
I
tasks.
No, I do like the look of it though.
Me too. Look up. Just gonna clean it a little bit. Love it. Okay, gorgeous. You ready to see?
I am.
Okay.
Do you want to do the before?
Oh yeah, so we have a before of Kim. So let's go ahead and flash her before. It was before I did her brows, and before the eye pads, and before the eye primer. So that was her before. This is her gorgeous after. Kim, you're such a babe.
Oh, thank you.
Here is the mirror.
Oh, wow.
So glam,
I
Kim.
like it.
so
different than what I normally do.
Yeah,
I like it.
It's for sure very more than you usually do, but it's gorgeous.
I love it. Yes, thank you.
The purples are pretty. They're very wearable. It's funny, if you go back and watch this video or you go back to the beginning, purples I think they're intimidating to people because they look really off until you complete everything. Like as you apply in the beginning, it's like, oh, that's really blue, or that's kind of weird. Like it almost looks like a bruise or something until you do the liner. You don't have to wear lashes. You can do mascara. But once it's complete and you've balanced the skin, purple's insanely gorgeous, and it's quite wearable. Like although it's purple, it looks natural on Kim. It looks like nothing crazy. So I'm a fan of purples. I love them for green eyes. If you guys have green eyes, definitely give this look a try. And thank you for watching. Thank you for those of you that were live. Thank you, Kim.
Thank you
For being the best model. You look stunning. Make your husband take you out.
I will. Maybe
after the pool.
I'll get a dinner outfit.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll be live again tomorrow. See ya.